Hi, welcome to Saturday Live. I'm Pamela Stevenson. It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it. And we've got a great show for you tonight. Top of the bill is my special guest, the person I'm actually waiting for now. She's going to be arriving any minute now. She's a real superstar all the way from Hollywood. She is, in fact, Joan Collins. You see, the fans are really out in force. And we're all getting really excited about Joan coming because this is actually her debut on a live show in this country. And well, I've got to tell you, she's been a great sport. She's going to join in the show. She's going to do a few sketches, do a bit of stand-up, which will make a change for Joan. And she's even going to be telling some secrets of the stars, like how big is Terry Wogan's... What was that? Sorry. Yeah, she's on her way, it seems. She'll be here any minute. Okay, yeah, I'll do my best. As I said, it's quite a thrill for me to have her on the show. I don't want to give away a lot about what she's going to be doing, but it does involve a live donkey and a tub of margarine. We're all really looking forward to it here. Well, except the donkey, of course, but it did calm down when we said it could be blindfolded. What? Some jokes. Right. I don't know what's keeping Joan, apart from embalming fluid. This is terrible. Anyway, we hear her car's on the way. Somebody saw it crossing Waterloo Bridge. Apparently they realized it was her because she had a leg hanging out of either window. What? Where is she? Listen, this is actually a bit serious because, well, I don't think she'd mind my telling you this, but apparently, when she gets upset, this is why I hope she's not stuck in traffic, apparently when she gets upset, her knockers explode. It's actually quite tragic because it happened once on the set of Dynasty last year, and the blast killed 43 hairdressers and completely rearranged Fallon's face. And apparently, Crystal got a fragment of red hot nipple embedded in her neck, which is why she always stands like this. Oh my God, she's here, she's coming. Here she is. Here's Joan. Here she is. Great. Here she is. Hi, Joan. Hi. Who are you?
I'm the King of Moldavia.
Tonight, it's Saturday Live.
Buster. nipple piercer, don't you? Yes, he does. Did you know that President Botha's had his nipples pierced? Apparently he hangs with Sir Christopher Medal off one. He's keeping the other for Nelson Mandela.
Hey!
Who else is it? Oh, it's Justin. Hi, Justin. You've had your nipples pierced too, haven't you? Did he do them?
No.
Oh, he did. Oh my God, it's Baby Doc. Baby Doc, stand up, say hello to us. They want to see you down there. Go and wave to them all. This is Baby Doc, everyone. Hi. You all know him anyway. He's just been chucked out of Haiti. Haven't you? You're still looking for a place for an exiled fascist dictator to hide? Well, apparently Rupert Murdoch's offered him asylum in Wapping. Great, should be fun there. Who else have we got? Oh my God, it's Michael Heseltine. Hi! Stand up, Michael. Stand up. Yes. Lean forward, Michael. Standing, please, Michael. Have you met all these people? Have you met Frederick and Justin? You haven't, Baby Doc. Hi. You know, it completely threw me, that tweed outfit. I was expecting a loincloth. Anyway, I'm not surprised he's not saying much. I've heard he's really fed up. Apparently they offered that nice man from the helicopters, Mr. Bristow, they offered him a knighthood. His. Who else is here? Oh my God, it's Hurricane Higgins. Hi, Hurricane, stand up. You know who I'm pointing at. Yes, you stand up. Look, they can't see you down there. Go on, lean over, lean right over. No, I said lean over, dummy. Lean over. This is how and don't try to speak. It's rude manners to speak with your nose full. Excuse me, I said don't kick. Excuse me. Who else have we got here? Oh my God, it's George. Hi, George. Stand up, George. How are you, George? And who have we got here? Michael. Hello, Michael. Stand up. How are you? Michael's a photographer's model, everybody. Yes, what's your sign, George? Sagittarian. Sagittarian. Oh, well, George is a Cancer, which means he's very sexually attractive to crabs. Who else have we got here? Let's play. Excuse me, I'll just come through here. Excuse me, who have we got here? Oh, my God, it's Jeffrey Archer. Stand up. Oh, no, oh, sorry, I thought you were standing up. Oh, Jeffrey, I've heard you're just about to write another book. Is that right? Two? No, this is your seventh. Don't kid me on. You must be using joined-up writing by now. That's amazing. Oh, what's that? You're writing a new one with Sir Keith Joseph. What's it called? Not Another Penny More, the teachers can all sod off. It should sell millions and millions and millions. Oh my God, there's Barbara down there. Excuse me, dear. Excuse me, how are we going to get down there without breaking my frigging neck? Could you mind, could you just mind my shoes, please? Thank you very much. Oh, shit. Oh, look here. Right, I wasn't meant to say that. I'm going to be bottom smacked after this. Okay, now, I like this trick from Michael Heseltine. Hang on, I've got to get the foot in the right place. Barbara, and turn around and meet all these people up there. There's Frederick and Justin, and there's, you can see them all those people that we just said. And Barbara's a Soviet mole, everybody. You shouldn't laugh, because it's very hard for a woman to get into that profession. Mind you, she is gay and went to Cambridge. She's passing reflecting on Britain's most valuable secrets, such as the blueprint for the Torval and Dean Valero routine. Plus, the really important question in Britain today, is Samantha Fox a virgin? Oh my God, there's Clive. Hi, Clive, how are you? Sorry, I'm sorry, I didn't recognise you before. I was trying to think, I was up there, I was trying to think, where have I seen those little piggy eyes before? And then I remembered it was on a pig. I know it sounds cruel, but honestly, are you embarrassed standing up there? Just trying to sneak off to the side. Come back, Bob. I'm just saying there, I'm just saying, you know, where have I seen those little piggy eyes before? It doesn't matter, I can be cruel if anything. Can't hear me, Clive. He's had this special kind of auditory bypass operation done, so the only person he can hear speaking is himself, you know. It's the biggest transplant and self-worship surgery since Derek Hutton had his brain removed and transplanted into his backside. Right, now who else is here? Did you just fart? You just farted. It's probably more hazardous to your health. I don't know what is more hazardous to your health, working at Sellafield or mingling with the audience at London Weekend. Now, who else is here? I've got to go now. Excuse, I've got to go. There are people backstage I've never met. Oh, by the way, did you hear that the government, apparently the government has banned, you know, all sort of cocaine sniffing devices. So on the way out, I'm going to be checking you all. I'm going to be removing from you any mirrors, razors, credit cards or banknotes. Right, you all know Richard Digins.
Right. Thank you very much. Right, that's enough. Right. Whoa. No. Save it for later. Now, this is a rare thing on Saturday Live, an acoustic guitar. Now, this is because I was brought up in folk clubs, and not many people go to folk clubs no more, and I'll show you why in the next 3 minutes. Now, the best way to play the guitar is to use one of these. It's called a plectrum, and you get these by shoving a tortoise through a cheese grater, which ain't very nice, especially if you're a tortoise, like. But if you're going to do it, be a bit kind with them. You take the head off, otherwise when they go through the cylinder of the cheese grater, it rips their forehead in lines, like. So you take the head off, put them through the cylinder, and put the head back on when you get them. Now, I'm going to do some strumming tonight, which is pretty rare live. People don't normally do it live because it's very hard, because when you strum, you've just got one chance to hit all the strings. And if you miss, you're at it, because nothing comes out. So anyway, we'll try this song. Now, the great thing about Saturday Live is you can really sing songs about anything you want. Now, on other shows, you have to be very careful you don't offend no one and all that sort of thing. But here's a song all about the things that I really hate. If you agree with me on any of them, just give us a little shout so I know I'm not on my own, all right? There's 44. If you agree with 22 of them, we're all mates. Some people sing about things that are great. I'm gonna sing about things that I hate. Ready? Paul Daniels on telly. The advert for tunes. You know what I mean? When he goes, "The thing that are not in them, please." Why don't you just go? Sing it, lovely. And footballers who say that they're over the moon. Politicians who never stop bitching. And parties where everyone stands in the kitchen. Taxi drivers who stop without warning. And curries that make you run fast in the morning. Must agree with that. Some people sing about things that are great. I'm gonna sing about things that I hate. Pound coins that get lost everywhere. Arthur Scargill's horrible hair. People who ring you to sell double glazing. Snobs who say super and simply amazing. Here's a good one. People who say they're into health cooking, then go to McDonald's when no one is looking. Hotel music and dynasty too, and things that won't disappear down the loo. No, I don't mean what you think. I'm speaking of fag ends that simply won't sing. Petrol stations that give you free glasses, you fed up with them? And all estate agents who talk out there. TV repeats like Starsky and Hutch, and people who vote for screaming Lord Such. Traffic wardens, tax inspectors, remember school dinners, and people who say that I sound like the Spinners. Some people sing about things that are great. I'm gonna sing about things that I hate. 2 more lines. Hold on, I thought of some more. Traffic wardens again, though I said them before. Trendies who wear green Wellington boots, and people who beat me at Trivial Pursuit. Some people sing about things that are great. I've just sung of the things that I hate. There you go. Thank you very much. Cheers.
I see Rupert Murdoch's got his headline for tomorrow.
What's that?
I see Rupert Murdoch's got his headline for tomorrow.
Well, all print workers is scum, yeah?
Yeah, that's the one. Well, that's the one in the Times,
The Times,
anyway.
yeah.
I haven't seen the one in the Sun yet.
Yeah. You know that, remember that woman?
What? Christine Keeler?
Yeah, that's the one, yeah.
No,
yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Well, apparently she's been sitting on a jury.
What, all of them?
Yeah. I thought she'd given that sort of thing up, you know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what makes me sick.
What, when you stick your fingers down the back of your throat?
No. British Rail.
What
British
about?
Rail.
What?
You know the Queen travelled British Rail the other day?
God bless her.
God bless her. She's travelling around. They couldn't get the train going more than 30 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Rerouted half the way around the country.
Yeah.
3/4 of an hour late. On top of that, they wouldn't even make her a hot breakfast.
They only put on a good show because it's the Queen, though, don't they? That's
Yeah, that's the trouble. I know. Mind you, they're getting there. They're getting there.
Yeah, the passengers aren't.
No, they're not.
British Rail.
Yeah. Marvellous.
Over here, in the Reverend Dion Paisley, the King of Northern Ireland. Well, I don't know why they've stuck me up here. I didn't want to think I had the pox or something. Now, everyone knows that the time of the Almighty is limited, but I have decided to spare you a few minutes. Right. Oh, God, I have a few demands for you. I want you to reintroduce hanging for the offense of murdering a policeman, for the offense of murdering anybody else, and for the offense of not murdering a Catholic. Finally, God, I want you to nuke the Vatican. Give me a sign to show you agree with me. A thunderbolt. All right, then. A thunderbolt for no and silence for yes. Papist! No. Everybody thinks I'm a two-faced git, but that's a Catholic lie.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, Port Hardcastle and Carol Kenyon.
You keep
exciting ever happens round here at the palace. One is so bored. I've spent the entire morning trying to fit my jewellery on over my head, which you know is just as hard as trousers. Golly, I'm miserable. This afternoon I've got to go and meet some of the public again. Do you know, it's absolutely hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them, all sort of tucked away in factories and things. Amazing. They all call me darling, and tell me that I should keep up the good work and that I should remember that I'm bonking for England. What is bonking, do you think? Charles says it's probably slang for waving, but I am not sure he's right. I remember once he told some car workers that after the wedding we bonked in the coach all the way back to Buckingham Palace. They seemed strangely impressed. You know, I asked Andrew once about this bonking thing, but he didn't reply. He just stood there with this unpleasant leering expression on his trousers. I've always felt a bit embarrassed about him ever since Charles first introduced us and Andrew put his tongue in my ear. Yucky poo. Charles says he's got overdeveloped drives. Well, I'm not sure what that means either, but apparently when he goes to visit his mother, all the corgis stand with their backs to the walls. Walls have ears, you know. Well, not as badly as Charles does, but I want to tell you my big secret. I'm going to have another little tummy person. I don't know where they come from, but Charles showed me a pop-up book which he said would explain it all to me. It's full of sort of pictures of rabbits doing yoga and frightfully difficult. But it's amazing. Did you know that when Peter Rabbit and Flopsy Bunny play leapfrog, I have a baby? Amazing, isn't God clever? You know, sometimes I get frightfully depressed, though, and I wonder about marrying Charles. Was it really the best way to get to meet Duran Duran? Ho-hum. But right now I'm really excited because I'm about to appear in my first soap opera.
Who needs Fatty Le Bon when you've got Brett Greystoke? Diana, there's something different about you. Nose job?
No thanks, Brett. I've got a headache.
But Diana, your nose is perfect. Who did it?
Fluck and Law.
Oh, I love it when you talk dirty, Diana. I want us to be together, always.
You know that can never be, Brett. I am no ordinary woman. I turned on the lights in Regent Street 2 years ago.
And that's not the only thing you turned on either. Please, come downstairs and meet my parents. You'll like them. They're just like you. Filthy rich.
Thanks for a marvellous evening, darling. Don't worry about my husband. He doesn't suspect a thing.
You're wearing a fur coat. Do you know where fur coats come from?
Harrods.
Harrods, indeed. Do you know how many little Harrods are beaten to death on the ice to make one jacket? I'm afraid it's all over, darling. Goodbye.
A Jew?
I'm not a Jew, I'm an Irishman.
Give me my drugs, Barbara. I think I'm going to have another attack.
Not until you give me what I want.
And what do you want from me, Barbara?
I want the business.
Well, I'm not feeling that sexy, but I'll slip upstairs and get in my pajamas, if you like.
Adam, it's been so long, I don't think you'd remember how to do it.
Yes, I do. You just put one foot down each leg hole and fasten the cord so your privates don't drop out.
I want control of your international stone cladding empire, Adam. I want power, and I want it now. You fat bastard.
You skinny bitch.
Mother, Father, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
My face is on tea towels all over the world.
Why?
Well, apparently they can't fit my nose on a hanky.
What's your friend's name, Brett?
Mother, meet Lenny Henry.
How do you do, Lenny?
Katanga.
What do you know about Katanga? You're just a boy.
Drugs. Drugs.
I've got some double whammy golden speed dust in the Porsche.
Mother, where's Spencer?
Oh, he's gone out.
But he hasn't got any friends.
Oh, he's gone to a Lonely Hearts Club outing to Saturday Live. You know, that communist rubbish on the Channel 4.
Well, that's on now, isn't it? Let's turn it on and see if we can spot him amongst all the other brats.
Brett, drugs.
Yes, Father, they have everything on this program.
Spencer, oh, help.
Excuse me, do you know where the toilet is? Only I've got rather an upset tummy. I'll just go that way. Sorry, I've just heard that this is the best place to pick people up on a Saturday night. I'm not trying to pick you up, though. Well, yes, I am trying to pick you up. Can I pick you up? There's no need to be so forward.
Oopsie.
You've got beautiful eyes. Probably. My name's Spencer Greystone. My parents aren't really my parents, though. I came out of Mrs. Thatcher's nose. Would you like to dance?
Yes, please.
Go on, then. You're a great dancer. Tell me about yourself.
I've got a plastic hip.
Good.
Would you like one of my chips?
Oh, yes, please.
Just a minute. Keeps them warm up there. Oh, it's all right, because they've been in grease-proof.
I think I love you. Would you like to come home and meet my parents?
No, thank you very much.
Come on, then.
Hurry up, Spencer. You're in the next bit.
Mother, Father, I'd like you to meet someone. This is someone.
What do you want from us?
I don't like this Barbara. She could be a bastard daughter.
Yes, or a bloody cousin. Come to claim what's rightfully hers.
No, it's...
He's dead. At last. Greystone cladding is mine. Richard, do you still keep your chips in your knickers?
Richard?
Join us again next week for another thrilling installment of Rich.
Fetch the zebra!
Okie dokie, Skip. Fetch the zebra. Fetch the zebra. Zebra. Fetch zebra. Here comes zebra. Here comes zebra. Ha ha ha. Winnie, I'm a zebra.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are... good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are the Dangerous Brothers, unusually early this week. But... Shut up, go away. Go away. unusually early this week, but as always, a hearty welcome. You go away. As always, a hearty welcome to one and all. You haven't got your trousers on! Don't be ridiculous, Sir Adrian. Of course I've got my trousers on. Well, prove it! Well, if I didn't have my trousers on, I wouldn't do this, would I? Settled. As always, ladies and gentlemen, a hearty welcome to one and all, particularly the children. See you, ladies and gentlemen. And here's one for the kiddies. Kiddies, what do you say to a blind lesbian dwarf who's just been caught in a public lavatory with a huge marrow rammed up... Knackers. Knacker. Excuse me a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Ow. 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 Give me the crossbow. Give me the crossbow. Give it right. Bend over. Bend over. Chuck it up. Oh, get down. Now listen, there's a lot of people out there. Let's give them a good show. Let's do the show. I'm with you. Go. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are the Dangerous Brothers. My name is Richard Dangerous, and this is Sir Adrian Dangerous.
Sir Adrian Dangerous.
We'll do something dangerous. Unusually dangerous, I trust you'll agree. And this week, ladies and gentlemen, the Dangerous Brothers are proud to present for you Flying Zebras! Flying Zebras! Sir Adrian, prepare the zebra.
Okay.
Now, as you all know, usually zebras cannot fly. But on our many travels, particularly through the rainforests of Patagonia, what is it?
The zebra is on fire.
What?
Your trousers have set fire to the zebra.
Oh, my God. Put it out.
What?
Put it out. Put the zebra out.
Okay. Come on, zebra. Out you go.
No. Throw some water over it.
Throw some water over it.
Oh, my God. It's going to explode. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Oh, no.
An exploding zebra? I find that very difficult to believe. God, you're right. How'd you know about that?
Well, I was the one that booby-trapped it.
Wait a moment. I was supposed to ride around on that a bit later.
Yeah, well, never mind about all that now. There's only one thing for it. You'll have to pretend to be the zebra.
Good thinking.
Back in a moment. No. Pretend to be a zebra.
Oh, a zebra?
Yeah.
I thought you said Leonard Parkin.
Parking?
Okay.
No, stop that. Stop it.
What's the matter? You're getting a stiff, eh? Try telling that to Leonard Parkin. Excuse me. Exactly what are you doing?
I'm disguising you as a zebra. Turn round.
But there's a camera in here. There's a camera in the kitchen.
Get out. Right, you pretend to be a zebra, get in the catapult, and when I shout zebra, cut the rope.
Okay.
Right. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, just check the zebra's flight path. Yes, everything is ready. Ladies and gentlemen, now, live on television, for the first time ever, the Dangerous Brothers present Flying Zebras! Flying Zebras! There they go. Flying Zebras.
Ready when you are.
I use the ripcord. May as well do it myself. You want to get the job done, might as well place it on the top of the building. Ladies and gentlemen, Flying Zebras! And Thank you and good night. Why bother?
You can see our living room from here.
And now, the Right Honourable Dennis Healy, MP.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to recite to you tonight a poem I learnt in Yorkshire when I were a little lad. There's a right famous place called Westminster that's noted for hot air and fun. And Mr. and Mrs. Heseltine went there with young Michael, their son. A grand little lad was young Michael. In his flak jacket, he looked a swell. He'd a dinky new toy helicopter. The best that Westlands could sell. Well, they didn't think much at speeches. The questions was fiddling and small. There was no wrecks and nobody drowned. In fact, nothing to laugh at all. So, seeking for further amusement, they paid and went into the zoo, where they'd Leons and Lawsons and Kevins and Fowlers and Parkinsons too. There were one great big Leon called Britain. His nose were all covered with scars. He lay in a somnolent posture with the side of his face on the bars. Now, Michael had heard about Leon, how he was ferocious and wild. And to see Leon lying so peaceful, well, it didn't seem right to child. So straightway, the brave little fella, without showing a morsel of fear, took his dinky new toy helicopter and stuck it right in Leon's ear. You could see that Leon didn't like it. For giving a kind of a roll, he pulled Michael inside cage with him and swallowed the little lad whole. Well, Prime Minister had to be sent for. She came and she said, "What's to do?" I said, "Yon Leon's et Michael, and him in his flak jacket too." Prime Minister wanted no bother. She took out her purse right away, saying, "How much to settle the matter?" While Pa said, "What do you usually pay?" But Mother had turned a bit awkward when she thought where her Michael had gone. She said, "Someone's got to be summoned." And that was decided upon. So they complained to Defence Committee. But the witnesses called never came. And the chairman, he gave his opinion that no one was really to blame. At that, Mother got proper blazing. And "Thank you, sir, kindly," said she. "What? Waste all our lives raising Michaels to feed ruddy Leons? Not me."
haven't started yet. Just setting up. Right? Setting up. What does that mean? 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Good evening. I'd just like to say there's a couple of points I've got to make. Look, who the hell put those there? What's the point of putting those there? This is a fire exit. You've got to keep this clear.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm doing the old buckling chairs routine, Mark. Yeah? Yeah.
Get a laugh?
No. Got a bruise, though. Fair enough. Fair enough. You got a beer gut in you?
No, it's a cushion.
No, you did that last week, Mark.
No, it was a pillow last week.
Oh, a pillow last week. That's right, yeah.
Sorry, mate. I'm sorry.
Where you been?
I had a puncture.
What happened?
Drove over a milk bottle.
Well, couldn't you see it in the road?
Of course I could. A stupid bloke had it in his pocket.
What, was he upset or what?
Well, the milk was.
Yeah? What happened?
Well, he started doing a citizen's arrest on me.
What's that?
Not a lot. You don't know what it is?
No.
It's the same as being arrested by a policeman.
Yeah.
Except you don't get a searing pain in the groin. You know?
I thought you've had a bad day. I've had a pretty good day, because the funny thing happened to me, I found an unopened Christmas present.
Did you?
Yeah.
Who was it from?
From you.
Was it?
Yeah.
What did I get you? I can't remember.
A puppy.
Oh, yeah. How is it? Is it all right?
Yeah, no trouble at all. They sleep anywhere when they're dead, Mark.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if you like animals.
Oh, I love dogs, because I fell in love with them when I went down to Battersea.
What, dog's home?
No, the power station.
Battersea power station?
Yeah.
What's that got to do with it?
Got off at the wrong stop.
Oh. I got a parrot the other day.
You get off.
I got a parrot at an auction.
How much did you pay for it?
7,000 quid.
7,000?
Yeah.
Well, can it talk?
Of course it can talk. It's bidding against me, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I don't know, you don't know about parrots and things like that. You shouldn't pay that much for them.
Don't start me, you righteous bastard.
You never close your eyes anymore.
No, it's the righteous brothers.
Yeah. I don't know.
You started it, didn't you?
I don't think this is either the time or the place. Do you, Mark?
When's convenient for you?
What about the first 2 weeks in June?
I'll have a look. Let's have a look.
Hey, do you keep a personal diary?
It's none of your business, is it, you nosy Parker? February the 8th. Really put down Steve in front of millions of people. Think Pam Stevenson fancies me. May go for a pizza later. You need that. Don't, please. No, please.
Keep it.
I'd like to have no, give me my... Look.
No.
Turn the lights off. I want the culprit to put it up in my dressing room immediately.
No, they don't know where your dressing room is, do they?
It's easy enough. There's loads of people up there drinking, people playing
No,
pool.
that's the bar.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where'd you get changed?
Come on, I'll show you. Keep it.
Yeah. So I do a line occasionally, but I can handle it. Oh, yeah, I get cramps in my stomach, but it's only nerves, really. OK, so I'm doing up to 80 lines a night. That's no problem.
The National Theatre really screws you up.
make any woman wet her pants. And I don't think I owe an apology for giving up teaching sociology. And I've managed to avoid the unemployment queue, 'cause the Russians buy us too. And here's a warning for my Eastern friends. Reagan's finally gone round the bend. He wakes up in the middle of the night and screams as he sees blue turtles crawling out of his dreams. But I'll be your savior, don't be depressed. I'm the most enlightened Wally in the West. But there's one thing that worries me about communist food. You know the Russians eat their children stewed.
Welcome to a very special comedy edition of Masterclass, and we're very lucky to have with us in the studio this evening the actor Hugh, fresh from his triumphant appearance in my production of A Midsummer Night's Dream at Stratford, where he played the part of Bottom. Hello, Hugh.
Hi.
Hi. Hugh, you've proved that you're a master of dramatic comedy by the way you handled your bottom in My Dream. But tonight, we're going to be concentrating much more on audience skills. Right. All right? So you've done your exercises, you're fit and you're ready to go.
I think so.
OK, on your feet, then.
Well, I am on my feet.
No, this is comedy, Hugh. Always on the balls of your feet for comedy. Always on the balls for comedy. That's very important. Good. All right. Now, because we're going to be doing some joke work, some gag work, I'm going to give you a simple joke, and I want you to deliver it, all right?
OK.
All right.
I won't say it was a small town, but the speed limit signs were back to back.
Good. Relax, off your balls. OK. Hugh, I wonder if you knew this. In all comedy, there are only 2 jokes. Did you know that? Just 2 jokes.
That wasn't one of them, was it?
No, it was both of them, Hugh. All right? Because the 2 jokes are, firstly, a blurring and a slipping of moral categories, and secondly, logic gone awry. That's what they were laughing at, all right? So bear that in mind and try again.
Can I try it with another joke?
What's wrong with this one, Hugh?
Well, I don't think it's very funny.
You mean you don't think it blurs the moral categories enough? I think it blurs them plenty, Hugh. On your balls, have a go.
I won't say it was a small...
I don't want to stop you here, Hugh.
Oh, all right. I won't say it was a small...
I don't want to stop you, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to. All right, so relax and off your balls. Hugh, comedy.
Yeah.
Comedy, comedy, comedy. Comedy, Hugh, is about sharing, isn't it? It's about community. Com-edy. Community, if you like. All right? So, as an artist, you have to create an atmosphere of sharing with all those around you. All right? There's a simple technique to do that. It's called the beckon, and I'm going to show it to you. It breaks down the barrier between yourself, the artist, and the audience. All right? So, I'm going to go down and beckon. Beckon them into your world of comedy. All right? It's quite simple. Have a go. Good. Well, that's an atmosphere of sharing and intimacy, isn't it? All right, but we also need an atmosphere of danger and excitement, don't we? And for that, there's a technique whereby you pretend that there are people standing, Hugh, in the wings or the sides of the stage, and they don't want you to go on, all right? They don't want you to tell your joke.
Because it's not very funny.
For whatever reason, Hugh, for whatever reason. Right. So what happens is, as you come up on your balls to beckon, you take a look, left and right, to check they're not there. It's called a take, all right? So you go... All right? And did you notice my tongue came out a couple of times? That's called tonguing the gag in. That's also important. It helps create the sharing. You know? Well, reasons, Hugh, reasons. All right? Okay. So, put it all together, on your balls, have a go. Right.
I won't say it was a small town, but the speed limits were back to back.
Good, well done, well done. There's one slight textual problem there, Hugh.
Oh, yes.
It's the speed limit signs are back to back.
Oh, sorry.
All right? You just said the speed limits were back to back. It's quite important. That, imagine how small the town would be if its speed limit signs were back to back. How small would that be?
Quite small.
Very small. Yeah. Yes? And that's the joke, you see. All right?
But,
yes, carry on.
Well, I mean, why do I say that I'm not going to say it's a small town and then say it's a small town?
Never analyse comedy. You never. Don't try and break it into little pieces. It's beautiful, it's lovely as it is. Don't smash it up.
Right.
All right? Let's just say it's part of the internal craziness of the gag, all right?
Right.
And that brings me on to another technique, and that's laughing the joke in. You find it so crazy that you can't help laughing at it yourself, all right?
Okay.
So...
I won't say it was a small town. But the speed limit signs were back to back.
You see? You see? Don't worry about the northern accent. That'll come later, all right? OK. So, Hugh, I've written down for you on a piece of paper 1 or 2 words I want you to add to your routine. They all help create this atmosphere we've been talking about.
No, stop it, don't.
Yes, that's right. No, stop it, don't, no. Ah, you see? And I've given you a catchphrase there. That's your catchphrase.
Don't you start, madam.
That's it. Now, make it your own, Hugh.
Right.
Well, no, you're going to need to read it.
Oh, OK.
All right, so if you go off, I'll introduce you, put it all together, see
Right.
what happens. Oh, Hugh, we
Yes?
could incorporate that comedy trip we did last week in the tumbling masterclass. Do you remember?
Yeah,
Yeah,
OK.
we'll use that, see if it works. All right?
Right.
Off you go, then. Ladies and gentlemen, live on this stage, making his comedy debut, please, a very warm hand for Hugh. Don't you start, Madam Laurie. Yes? Carry on, take on the wings.
No, stop it, though. Don't you. Oh, listen, look. Aha, aha, yes. I won't say it was a small town.
Catchphrase.
What?
Catchphrase, Hugh.
Oh, sorry. Don't you start, madam.
It's not to me, to the audience.
Oh, don't you start, madam.
Good, good, good. And now tag.
But the speed limit signs were back to back.
Very good. That's wonderful. Well done, Hugh.
Hello, I'm Wilga Peters. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Wilga Peters is my real name. I should have said my stage name, which is Claire Conscience. To give you a bit of an idea how aware I am. I'm from the Wagga Wagga Self-Realisation Crisis Centre for Battered Black Lesbian Mothers Against Animal Paedophilia. Mark, I thought I told you to wait in the station wagon. Well, just sit quietly, please, and don't touch yourself like that. Those are velour seats and it won't come out. Sorry about that. It's Mark, my husband. The only man alive who fakes orgasm while masturbating. Right. I'd like to dedicate this first joke to Eileen Gallagher, a pioneering Australian woman who chained herself to the Governor-General for 1.5 years in her bid for integrated chunder buckets in the members' enclosure. Right on, Eileen, this one's for you. One woman to another, Eileen. Why do Australian women have knockers? Give up. So Australian men will talk to them. Right. What about this one? Why do Australian men want to marry Australian women? Because sheep can't cook. Mark! Shush, I won't be long. I'll bring you out a lager and a packet of crisps later. Sorry about that. It's just that my husband would rather I was sitting at home knitting him a surfboard cover. Reckons it could do double duty as a willy warmer. And dingoes might fly. Rocky, there goes one now. Right, Mark, this one's for you. What do you call a boomerang that won't come back? A stick, thank you. Be an hour apiece while he works that one out. Geez, you should have seen him last night. I mean, his idea of a come-on line is like, Street, it's hot. What about a shower after we root? Then you get about like 15 seconds of sweet nothings, like, you hold still, I'll keep the flies off. I call him Wombat because he eats roots and leaves. But not tell him I'm preggers, that's really going to make him chunder. Yes, I am, Mark. Well, you thought wrong, it's not a beer gut. Don't you take another step or I'll tell him about your speciality. He eats the crutch out of underpants. His own. Jeez, I knew I should have told him now. He wants me to have an abortion now because he's saving up for a windsurfer with a cocktail bar. You know what Australian abortion's like, don't you? You mean you've never seen Kerry Packer? Seriously, they give you a Vegemite douche and stake you out on an anthill. Trouble with Mark, because the trouble with him, he's not the full quid, you know. I mean, like, the lights are on, there's nobody home. I mean, like on my birthday last year, I thought he'd suddenly turned romantic, comes home with this big bunch of gladdies for me. Well, I mean, I'm as tickled as a blue-bellied jumbuck who's just scoffed a dingo, so I dropped me overalls, put me knee pads on and lie down starkers on the axe mister. Mark, darling, I says, this is for the flowers. Oh, don't come the raw prawn, he says. You must have a vase somewhere.
Hello. My name is Nigel Planer, and as some of you may know, I am an actor. Of course, as an actor, one is always helped tremendously by a good drink. Script. By a good script. I mean, of course, one is grateful to Shakespeare and the classics for the marvelous scripts that they have given us. I think it was Tony Sher, walked on the stage at Birmingham with an orange in his right hand and did nothing. But it was electrifying. You could have had a tap dripping. In fact, it was his trousers. He'd wet himself. He was in the wrong theatre, pissed out of his mind. But all the same, it was a wonderful. It was a brilliant. It was brilliant. It was brilliant. And I'll never forget McKellen, dear old McKellen, standing there in nothing but his Y-fronts and a pair of Wellington boots with a banana stuffed down his crutch. Pretending to be the Duchess of Malfi. And I was honoured and privileged to have been with him in the taxi at the time. And so it is to London Weekend Television, the home of light entertainment and the popular arts, that I have come to deliver my final performance in this country before, alas, taking my leave, to ply my trade overseas, to Hollywood, to join my fellow actors, Joan and Chris, and now Stephanie, forced, bullied, hounded to accept the £100,000 per ep that means so little to me. I haven't read the scripts yet, but they're wonderful. Wonderful. And as I prepare myself now, chameleon-like, for this, my final role in this country, with one large step for the public imagination, but a very, very small step for a fellow actor to make, I should like to say, hello, Hollywood, cue camera 4, and thank you all for a wonderful, wonderful season. Go, go, music, go.
wasn't me who changed, but you, and now you've gone away. You don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, I can't help but love you, but believe me, I'll never tie you down. You don't have to say you love me, just be close at hand. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, believe me, believe me, please believe me.
Good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Ben Elton. I'm afraid I'm going to have to start on rather a heavy note because there's been a bit of trouble in the upper stalls. A couple of guys have been drinking too much and we've had to throw them out. Now, I think the time has come for a timely warning. Alcohol is a poison, all right? It's a poison, and the body is a highly sophisticated piece of natural engineering. It is a highly complex machine. It should be respected. I mean, you wouldn't pour 7 pints of lager in your stereo, would you? You wouldn't buy a camera that spent every New Year's Eve unconscious on the toilet floor. Let the old body get one sorted out. Doesn't matter, not going to live forever, am I? Another round, John, course I can drive. Wallop, was that an old lady? Who cares? All right. Drinking. People are so proud of drinking, aren't they? So proud of themselves for getting drunk. Cool, blimey, you should have seen us last night. You should have seen us. We were throwing up. You should have seen us. We was throwing up everywhere. Yeah, great, invite me next time we got food poisoning. I like to spend the evening watching people being sick. It's fantastic. Everybody's values are reversed when they're drunk. Everybody lives in a strange parallel universe where good is bad and bad is good. What a fantastic night we had last night. We could not walk. We couldn't talk. It was brilliant, you know. You get the same effect when you break your spine, and it's a lot cheaper, you know. I mean, booze is a problem. The reason stand-up comedians don't like drinkers is because every drinker will inevitably have to get up and go to the lavatory in the middle of our sets. And they'll be wandering along, getting through all the rows. Could you excuse me? I'm dying to go. Could you excuse me, please? All the time. Now, we're socialist comedians. We believe people should be allowed to go to the lavvy if they want. But I should just warn you all here tonight that we have wired up the bogs to the mains. So if you get a strong whiff of singed pube halfway through the evening, it means some idiot's been getting one sorted out before my set, right? I mean, it's very strange, the excuses people think up for drinking, eh? I do it to be sociable. Nobody's sociable when they're drunk. It's like trying to have a conversation when your tongue's wearing a mitten. You see, now I drink a lot, and it's a drug. I'm addicted to lager, and it is a drug. You've got to get off it. Like I tried cold turkey, didn't work, too drunk to keep it down. Most doctors agree the only way to beat a drug is to wean yourself off it, to find a substitute which has got the same effects, but it's not as dangerous, but it tastes the same. I went to the doctor, I said, Doctor, I'm addicted to lager. He gave me a urine sample. Great, now I'm addicted to doctor's urine, and it's a lot more difficult to get. I tend to drink Kestrel. Kestrel lager, eh? Anybody drink Kestrel lager? What a brilliant name for a lager that is, eh? Isn't that brilliant? Kestrel. I mean, it really sums up the spirit of tinned lager, doesn't it, eh? I mean, it's natural Kestrel lifestyle, isn't it? Propping up the bar and nutting each other, you know. You see all the Kestrels in the Lake District gliding high on the Lakeland heather, miles up on the ebbs and flows of the spring wind, thinking, dear, oh dear, I could do with 8 pints of lager and a curry. Kestrel, Norseman, Skoll, all these macho names for tinned lager. Why don't they just come clean, eh? Why don't they call them burp? Like a burp, please, mate. Sorry, mate, burp's off. You'll have to have fart. Real ale is the biggest problem. Real ale, pretentious real ale. I was having a drink in a London weekend bar before we started, having a pint of lager, as is my wont, And the bloke turns to me, he says, don't drink that stuff, man, OK? That's not real ale, all right? You shouldn't drink it because it's not real, all right? It's going to screw up your system. It's just not real, all right? I said, try telling that to the taxi driver when you're throwing it up all over his cab on the way home. It's all right, John, it's not real, yeah. Very existential. It's only dripping out the doors of his taxi and splattered his meter. How much is that, mate? £1.50. No, hang on, there's a carrot on the surcharge, £2.85. Real ale. I'll tell you what. The middle class, they've got this organisation called CAMRA, Campaign for Real Ale. Because they're great, the middle class. You see, they can't stop the bomb, but they can sort out a decent pint. You know, they got their priorities right, fair enough. And they got all these country pubs. Like the other day, I was up the Old Priest's Hole, which is a pub, incidentally, not an archaic criminal offence. Oh, there's a couple of liberals over there a bit worried about that one. They're wondering, was that left-wing or was that gay bashing? Not too sure. It's all right, the gag's been analysed by the Guardian, I can say. It was left-wing, all right? I was up the Old Priest's Hole, having a glass of throbbing Chunder's bowel basher. You know, the real stuff. Consistency of porridge. I was eating it with a spoon. There's a frog dancing round the rim and a length of rusty chain in the bottom. Very appetising. The stuff was so strong, the bar prices were in Braille. You ever had that feeling? Wallet, where the hell am I? They got a car park full of guide dogs. Think about it, it was the only pub I've ever seen had its own stomach pump. I started drinking here, that's for sure. Anyway, finally, I mentioned students the other day. The only place to get a real ale pint is down the Student Union Bar, eh? With the lads from the University Rugby Club, eh? Pouring it over their heads, singing the hairs on her dicky dido. It's a funny way to prove your masculinity, innit, lads, eh? Sing about sex and not drink your beer, yeah. I remember, because I was a student, I did a degree in posing, actually, you know. I was there, you know, glass of dry white wine, reading a play, humming a Leonard Cohen ditty to myself. Yeah, still a few old hippies in the audience. Nice to see you. About to, it's still one up for me. And suddenly, the door would get smashed down and in they come. 24 mud-stained wallies, right? Rugby balls under their arms. They'd throw up on the floor just so they could skid across it instead of walk. They'd pirouette into the middle of the room, waving their Barclays Bank I don't mind about apartheid grant checks. They'd see me in the corner, they'd say, hey, he's reading a play. He's doing some work at university. That means he's homosexual because he's not doing it, he's not drinking, he's not doing sexist jokes and assaulting women. He's doing work. He must be gay, he must be queer, he's a homosexual. Then they'd drop their trousers, shove their bare bums at me and go off and have a shower together. Now, where were they at, eh? Dodgy sexual politics. Good night. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Had a great night. I hope you've enjoyed it. See you next week. It's going to be Chris Barry. Watch on Saturday, 8:30 again.
Where is everyone? Where are my fans? Where's Pamela Thin? Screw this for a game of soldiers. Little man, come over here.
Sorry, lady, you can't come in here. The show's just about to finish.
Take me to the controller.
Oh, sorry, no. I couldn't interrupt them. It's more than my job's worth.
Listen, you miserable, pathetic little worm. Don't you know who I am? I'm Joan Collins.
Well, they all say that. You're an impressionist.
Listen, dickhead. Who do I have to play hide the sausage with to get into the studio?
The same person you got to play it with to get out.
Together and be alive.
donkey?
No. Joan, darling, I'm sorry. It's too late. That was the last act.
Oh, we'll just have to do it all over again then, won't it?
Joan, this is live. I'm sorry, it's over.
What do you mean it's over?
It's
Excuse
over.
me. It can't be over. That's absolutely ridiculous. I've never been so humiliated in my whole life.
Oh, you must have been, surely.
You despicable brute. My God, I just can't bear it. I can't...
Oh, what have I done now?
Last time I worked for
You know what's
London
gonna
Weekend
happen now, don't you?
Television, I've got to tell you, it's absolutely